No doubt. So I sit back and I explain these things to people as simple as I can possibly make them. I explain these things to people. So one thing I told people today was you got professional people, not only in this city, but I know they're everywhere, but you got some professional people in this city who have sex with their relatives. And you say, is they allowed to do that? And I'm not the only person that know about this. Other people know that they doing this stuff, but they don't they don't report it. You know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of things, like when you come across information like that, that's like coming across information, you know, about some good stuff, man. You can take that information, you could do a lot of good with it. Like I said, that's gifts in itself, because a lot of people aren't blessed to come across that information the way they come across it. The way I come across it was I was blessed to actually come across this information. It was a gift. You could say it was a gift from God to come across it. you know, like they say, God, He often put us through stuff, not to punish us, but to prepare us for the battle that He got us to wage, that He wants us to wage against the evildoers in this world. So, sometimes you gotta go through stuff in order to pick up a perception that enable you to battle against the evildoers in this world. Now, one of the things that they were saying to me was this type of behavior and stuff is allowed. I said it ain't, but nobody gave a fuck. So back to what I was saying, I was blessed to come across this information. Now you got people who know that these people are doing this shit. They ain't reporting none of this shit. All they doing is sitting back, laughing and joking and playing, keeping the game playing. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I compared that stuff to was I compared their behavior to, that Affordable Care Act. I seen something on TV, man. That stuff wasn't. It was Obama who got it passed and stuff, who got it put into effect. But it was proposed back in the 90s, and it was shot down. So and that's how what I compare this behavior to. That's what it's like. It's like that. Prosecuting these corrupt people, these sick people, is proposed now, but they ain't gonna get it done until way later. By that time, some people will be retired. A lot of them will be replaced by newer generations, and it's gonna be harder to obtain evidence because they gonna say we ain't fucking with that nigga for real because we know what he trying to build on us. So some people got evidence now, and it'll be harder to get them convictions and shit against them corrupt people and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So what's this, 2018? It was proposed to snitch on the corrupt people in 2018. And it probably ain't gonna get done till 2035. Shit. For real. So that's what's really going on. So people like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I tell people, y'all gotta take y'all gifts and use them. Use them right and use them for the good. Don't take all day to use your gifts. You can use your gift now and use it for the good. It's a blessing to come across the information, get the information that you got on the corrupt people. I wish I had it direct evidence like that. I do. Because I use it. I use that gift for the better. But you know how it go. So that's one thing that I was telling y'all. So you got these people, they sick. They have sex with their relatives. They have sex with their children. They have sex with everything. Just like animals. Real talk, true story. And it's people who know that this stuff go on, and people who associate with these people, but these is like, that's what they into. That's their culture. That's their culture. That's their way of life. That's what they into. So he's sitting back, and these motherfuckers got all this information now in 2018, but they ain't go they ain't gonna use that information. You probably that's not you see like when you see this shit for real. Like when I be saying it be like at least 200 motherfuckers that could go down with professional jobs. It'd be at least 200. I'm not making that number up. I believe that's not overestimating. I believe I'm actually underestimating because I want to play it safe. I'm actually underestimating. When I say that number that high, that number is really that high, and it may be even higher. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say at least a minimum of 200. Because the amount that you see with this shit, like this controlled substance shit, whatever it be, last time I checked, shit, weed was still illegal under the federal law. Last time I checked, it's still listed as a controlled substance. So, I mean, weed, whatever the fuck you sell, but you know what goes on. You know what really goes on. They don't want to prosecute them motherfuckers because them they friends. So what they do is they get a couple people in, and like I told you before, like it's that in-crowd mentality shit that's going on. People got their friends, but they got their police friends and shit. And the cop that's your friend, naturally, he will naturally look out for you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna naturally look out for you. And naturally try to help you out if he could. So he actually want the prosecution to be delayed as long as possible. And this was going on in a lot of cases. That's why you got, like, when you see corruption cases here and there, or, not only in this city, but even in other cities, it only be one or two motherfuckers that go down at a time. One or two public officials, they get singled out. But the police, like the FBI agent that investigated them, shit, they know what the fuck going on because they've been doing their job probably longer than I've been alive. So they know what the fuck going on. So you see one or two motherfuckers go down at a time. No big 100, 200 plus public officials going down. I'm talking about all public officials, not no street niggas. If street niggas is involved, it'd be 500 to 1,000 plus going down. But all public officials, when you got 100, 200 in a city setting, that's going to upset that whole city government because that's a big ass number. That's a big ass number on a local level. That's a big ass number. So you don't see it because all the motherfuckers ain't shit. But it's like they got little individual games where they go, dumbass corrupt person number one. He do his corrupt stuff over here. Dumbass corrupt dude number two do his corrupt stuff over there. Dumbass corrupt person number three do it over that way. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So they all corrupt. They may even engage in similar illegal activity together on some cases. But a lot of the times what you got going on is they have their individual corrupt stuff that they do. And it's not collectively corrupt. But a lot of the times, some of the times they may even be collectively corrupt together. But like I said before, this is why my whole point of bringing out all this up, I got to explain this to you. Why they taking so damn long to get these indictments and prosecutions. Because you stall out as long as possible, get your people out the way. We go get in, we go do it, and they like shuffling a new batch of corruptness in. They know corruption is unstoppable. But the good old boy circle, you know what I'm saying? Like in 15 years, them motherfuckers gonna be out the way. They done did they dirt for 30 years straight. They gonna be out the way in another 15 years. And the only people that's going to replace them is some other motherfucker. Now, we know they corrupt, but it'd be harder to build a case on them and shit. But the powers that be now, they don't give a fuck because they got their corrupt circle out the way. So I tell niggas, don't let these corruption. I tell the FBI too. I try to plead with the FBI to crack down immediately. Don't let these corruption investigations and prosecutions and shit be stalled out like that Affordable Care Act. It's 2018. Shit proposed now. Y'all can make it happen now. That's why you ain't gonna really see too much change unless you really crack down on it like that. And when the replacements come in, since you know they corrupt, you got to crack down on them too. You're gonna have to keep doing it. And I tell you what, if you do it at least 5 times or as many times as possible, sooner or later it's gonna come a generation that's gonna say we're not gonna be corrupt, because every time somebody engages in that behavior, they dumbasses go down. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to the people to be responsible and crack down on the shit they sell.